Now tonight, early voting is underway in Results 2018, and we're 2 weeks away from the general election.
Candidates on both sides are making campaign stops in Central Florida, hoping to win over any undecided voters. News 6's Jerry Askin joins us now live at where former Vice President Joe Biden campaigned for Senator Bill Nelson today. Jerry?
Lisa, yes, a Democratic rally wrapped up here in downtown Orlando in the past, more than an hour or so ago. Many big names here vying for some big votes. This all happening as early voting is now underway in many Central Florida counties. And now we're finding out perhaps why so many folks are voting early. Today we saw so many big names here in Central Florida hoping to snag some big votes. This as so many folks here across Central Florida are now early voting.
And Democrats have to choose hope over fear, unity over division.
Late today, former Vice President Joe Biden spoke at a rally in downtown Orlando supporting what he calls the winning ticket.
Our path to winning back the House runs directly through, and the Senate runs through Orlando.
As part of a statewide tour, he's showing his support for Democratic nominee for Governor Andrew Gillum and for Bill Nelson, who's running for re-election in the U.S. Senate.
The folks of Florida need somebody that they can trust.
This all as Governor Rick Scott is in the Panhandle today and announced that Visit Florida is launching a new campaign of $9 million to support the Panhandle following Hurricane Michael and to address red tide. Many voters saying it's key races this year and a higher sense of awareness that's sparking more interest this year in voting, especially early voting.
Well, I think just like everybody else in Florida, the governor's race is very important to me, the senator's race.
And some voters believe stops like this one today in Orlando and along the I-4 corridor are key, especially during early voting in deciding who takes home the win here in Florida.
I think the I-4 corridor is a huge opportunity for politicians to come and stake their claim.
And today's Democratic rally and campaign happened here. It lasted about 2 hours. And of course, many GOP leaders are also campaigning across the state and here in Central Florida. To find out where you can vote early, go to clickorlando.com. We're live in downtown Orlando. I'm Jerry Askin, News 6.